Right, so I've been meaning to do this video for a while. I was tagged a couple of weeks ago by Leanne to do the fail tag. If you think I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I've got my old phone in my hand with the questions on it. I was tagged a couple of weeks ago, had every intention of doing it then, but then I got poorly. I've had a bit of a chest infection, and right now is around about the only time I can, well, before now I haven't been able to talk properly without coughing. I might still cough quite a lot, and if I do I apologise, but it seems to be a lot better, so I'll give it a go. And I thought now was the perfect time because I actually have makeup on and I've done my hair because I've actually managed to go out tonight. So, well, today, I've been for like a family reunion dinner thing. Always fun. So yeah, let's just get started. I normally film my videos on the floor, but I am already in bed with my TV on and everything else, and I can't bother to get back out of bed, so you've got me in bed. Anyway, let's go. Right, so the first question is, have you ever had an embarrassing wardrobe malfunction? And then in brackets it says, split your pants, lost your swimsuit while swimming, etc. And what did you do? I don't really go out that often, so I don't often notice wardrobe malfunctions, but I did a couple of years ago. I went to, it was like a meeting to help disabled people find work, and I went looking all smart in a dress and felt really good, and then when I got home I realised that I'd had my dress on back to front the whole day. Nobody said anything, so but then I had it in my head that the woman who did the, like, it wasn't an interview, but it was sort of she was finding out what I wanted to do for work and all that kind of stuff. And I thought in her head, she was probably thinking, well, no wonder this girl can't find herself a job. She can't even bloody dress herself. So yeah, that was my embarrassing wardrobe malfunction. Question 2, when was the last time you fell over in public? Did strangers help you up or laugh? I fall over quite a lot in public, and most of the time I do just laugh. I think the last time I fell over it was actually quite funny. I was in Harrogate, which is obviously near where I live. We were in town, I was pushing Joey's buggy, but he was whinging a little bit, didn't want to be in the buggy, so his mum took him out of the buggy, which made the buggy really light, and it was really windy. So the wind took the buggy, and there was nothing I could do, so I obviously let go of the buggy and fell flat on my face. Luckily, it was, obviously with it being in public, there was people around, so a couple of them went after the buggy and a couple of them helped me up. So that wasn't too bad. Most of the time we do just laugh, or because of my age they assume I've had too much to drink or whatever, so I was quite impressed that I was actually helped up. I'm now really paranoid that the lighting's not right, and if it's really rubbish I apologise. But yeah, I can't bother to get up, so this is just going to have to do. Number 3, ever seen someone waving at you, waved back, and then realised they were actually waving at someone behind you? I do this all the time, especially because I don't really take that much notice of what's going on around me, so if I see somebody waving, I just automatically wave back, and then realise that they're either not waving at me or or were never waving in the first place, and then I feel like a bit of an idiot, but there you go, never mind. So yeah, I do it all the time, it's part of my life. Number 4, any toilet related accidents ever been caught short? Right, probably shouldn't be admitting this, because of my MS it kind of comes on that I'll go from being absolutely fine to needing a wee desperately in like 2 seconds flat, and if I don't go then yes, I do not completely wee myself, but I do feel like I'm going to. I'll tell you 2 instances because one of them's not really embarrassing, wasn't really my fault, but I had a relapse in October and I couldn't really walk, and I'd left it until the very last minute to go to the toilet. And I thought, it's fine, I'll make up the stairs. And I did, I made up the stairs, got to the bathroom and fell over. And I had to shout my dad to come and get me, because I was convinced that I couldn't get myself up and he wasn't quick enough. So as he was pulling me up, I ended up weeing myself. Luckily, in my dad's words, it was on the bathroom floor, so that was easy enough to clean up. But yeah, and the other time, I'd been out and was on my way home and I was desperate for a wee, and I was unlocking the door and actually ended up maybe weeing myself a little bit. Not like all of it, just maybe a little bit. But yeah, that happens to me quite a lot, the joys of having a chronic illness that seems to affect your bladder. Oh bugger, hang on, I've forgotten the pin to my old phone, so I'm going to try and get back into it. Oh, there we go. What's the most embarrassing moment of your life so far? I don't really have many embarrassing moments because of the disability and everything that I've grown up with. I'm kind of used to falling over in public and making a fool of myself, so I don't really see things as embarrassing, but I suppose it is embarrassing when I fall over. Like, I fell over a few weeks ago. Well, I didn't really fall over. I came out of a pub, and in my head, the step out of the pub was really tiny, and it was a really, really big step. So I sort of stepped expecting this little step, and it was a massive step, and I just fell out of the door. And that was really embarrassing because there was loads of people around, and they just sort of, because they'd all had a drink, they were all really laughing, and I get it because it was funny and I didn't hurt myself. So yeah, that was quite embarrassing, and I can't really think of any other embarrassing moments, so that is going to have to do for that one. Bear with me a second, I'll let the phone lock again. Funniest fail video you've ever watched on YouTube? There was a video, it wasn't really a fail video. Oh my god, I'm laughing already just thinking about it. I'd seen it ages ago, so I don't know. Sorry, hang on. I don't know if it's still on YouTube or if I'll be able to find it, but if I can, I'll link it in the description. It was of a girl on like a fairground. It's not a ride, it's more of a, like on Grease, at the end of Grease, and there's that house of fun, and she's walking on the bit where the floor sort of goes back and forth, and she just keeps falling over, and it's the funniest thing I've seen in ages, and I haven't watched it for at least a couple of years, but even the thought of it still makes me laugh. So yeah, that's the funniest fail video I've ever watched on YouTube. The worst date you've ever had? I've never really been on a date because I don't focus on stuff like that. So with me, my health comes first. So I've never really had a boyfriend. But yeah, I've never really been on a date, so I can't answer that question. And number 8, ever had an epic fail whilst filming a video for YouTube, and did you leave it in for the subscribers to see, or did you edit it out? I've never really had a massive fail because I don't film very often and I don't do anything fancy. What you see is what you get. I don't take anything out of the videos. But I filmed a video a few weeks, sorry, my chest has gone funny. Filmed a video a few weeks ago and my cat Bella got in the way and she kept walking across my face, and yeah, and she was just there. She wasn't bothered about the fact that the camera was there. She wasn't interested in trying to hide herself from the camera or anything like that. So yeah, but I left it in. Like I say, I don't edit things out, it's too complicated for me. I do it all on my iPhone, so you never know, maybe if my channel gets a bit bigger and people start liking my videos, then I might go onto a camera, but for now I just film everything on my iPhone. Number 9, ever sent a really inappropriate text to the wrong person? Yes, all the time. But the funniest one was I was texting my friend, I won't use any names because people might watch these videos. I was texting my friend about, we were having a bit of a laugh and a joke about stuff, and he said he was going to paint his private parts like an animal, and yeah, and I sent a message, it was about turning it into a lion or something, and I sent the message to my best friend instead of this guy. And my best friend happened to know this guy, and he was like, oh, I don't need to guess what you two are talking about. And I was just really embarrassed. And then I had to tell this guy that I'd sent the message to the wrong person, and this other person knew what we were talking about. But yeah, now the whole of YouTube knows what we were talking about, so yeah, I do it all the time. And it's because I've got an iPhone, and it saves your conversations in the... I'm sorry, my hair's driving me mad. It saves your conversations in like the order in which you last spoke to them. So instead of looking for the right person, I just automatically text the first person on the list, which is stupid. I have slowly learnt to check, but I still don't do it all the time. So yeah, all the time I do it. And then the last question, ever fell for a prank / practical joke? I've never really had any pranks or practical jokes played on me. I think people tend to stay away from me. Not in that sense, but they don't like to play pranks and stuff on me because they feel sorry for me. They see me as the disabled one, so they sort of stay away from me. So I've never really fell for it because I've never had it happen. So yeah, that was all the questions, and I don't really have enough subscribers to tag anybody, so thanks to Leanne for the tag, and sorry it's taken me so long to do it. But yeah, this was the fail tag, and I quite enjoyed doing it. If there's any videos that you'd like to see or anything you'd like to know, then leave me a comment below and I will try my best. Bye guys!